Okay? All right. Inside salespeople. So the first people that we need sales to be able to pay salaries. So we had to figure out how to generate sales. So we have 2 guys that sit in the office and take the inbound calls and make outbound calls, send text messages, generate leads. Okay? Once they set these appointments, they send what's called our acquisitions manager, which is another person to go meet with the sellers, negotiate prices and terms with the sellers, and purchase the homes directly from the homeowner. Okay? Then once we go under contract and we need to flip the house gets turned over to our construction manager. Our construction manager will schedule painters, contractors, cabinet guys, roofers. We'll do the whole flip and manage the whole construction process, and then it will turn over to our residential team and we'll list the house, sell it, and get it closed. Okay? And then the only other person that we have on staff is we have a marketing manager that his job is to manage all the pay-per-click, all the postcards that go out, all the phone numbers, all the leads. Basically, he's just a lead manager to make sure that leads are coming in the door and these guys are hitting their numbers and setting appointments for our acquisitions manager. Okay, so now we know who we need. Now, how do we find that person and how do we make sure that we onboard the right person? This is one of the biggest mistakes I made when I first started was I hired people just because I liked them and we had a need for that position. But now we don't hire until we have a need for that position. We create a role, we put it out into the marketplace, we get applications, and then the applicant has to take a personality profile test, which is a predictive index. And it gives us predictive analytics on how that person will perform in that particular role. And then I'm not the professional at reading those tests, so I send it off to another consultant that we hire, and he'll look at that personality profile test, and he'll say, okay, for that role, this person, here's what you need to watch out for. This person is an 80% fit for it. They don't take criticism well. Here's where you're going to run into some issues, or here's where they can mask it for a little while, but after 6 months, they'll burn out. Stuff that I would never know without those predictive analytics. The thing that costs you a ton of money as a business owner is when you hire someone, you train them for 6 months, you get them fully trained up, and what happens? They quit. We want people for the long haul, not for the short haul. We also run people through a questionnaire. Everybody gets asked the same set of questions. So we have a formal questionnaire. They get interviewed by our operations manager, and then they go to the next step. They have to get approval from 2 people on our team. So they'll interview with 2 people on our team. If they get 2 thumbs up, 2 yeses, then they make it to my desk for the final interview, and then we make the hire.